Morning, it's the 4th of February 2022.
Morning.
Me and my old mate Long Johnny, we're down at the old cash cow over as known as Thrybergh Country Park. Last time I was here was November 29th and everything was closed up for essential maintenance. Excuse me. I said then I'd come back and do an update, so this is it. The update is this cafe here.
Blinds have not even been up.
It's still shut. There's been no maintenance going off in there. I can guarantee you that because I'm down most days. Not seeing anybody in there. I think early on into closure they'd come and empty milk and all perishables out. But yeah, so the update is there's been no update on that. I've got a message for Rotherham Council though. Rather than that being stood shut, I'll personally take that over and I'll pay my months. I'll get my £100 a week and I'll pay a year's rent in advance. Let me open that and I'll show you the cash cow. And I can guarantee I'll sell nothing in there for more than £1. So a cup of tea £1, cup of coffee £1, sandwich £1. I'm not out to make money. I'm out to do best for people of Thrybergh and Rotherham. Anyway, onwards we go. The deep water signs are up still. Can agree with that. These barriers here, still here. I'm not sure what they're about. I mean, the pandemic is, I don't know. The scamdemic, I like to call it a scamdemic. But yeah, it looks like car park machines aren't in action. We've got a cover art meter again. We've still got us signs up advertising deep water swimming. I don't want any locals will go. I'll just give a quick scan at water. I can assure you there's no fishermen on. They've all gone home. I will a word for the rangers if they can get us in out of office. Fore end at Reza, feel that right. There's a dead pike in there about £20. I don't think it's jumped out at water in there because it's about 50 yards out at water. They don't see it because they don't come out of office.
Dave, what this is, just show them what this is. This here.
This here.
This is Rangers' own personal kitchen.
Yes.
They get the bacon buckets every morning.
Oh,
delivered as well. They're delivered.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're entitled to a sandwich, John.
Yeah, they're entitled to a sandwich.
I tell you something, it's still scruffy. If you look at these window frames.
Look at this, look at it.
It won't take much to clean that. Well, staff's doing that. I mean, I'll clean them.
Still got barriers up here.
Supply me with a bucket, yeah.
Barriers up here.
They're probably one way in, one way out. There's actually, we'll all be dead by time pandemics. The only time pandemics over for this lot is when they're dead. Look at them, one way in. They're absolute clueless. Look here, we've got a bin.
That door's been open.
That door's been open 12 months. And now?
Oh, mate, this is the highlight of the building.
The update on the bench, what's been under construction 3 years. We've had a bit of movement, I'm pleased to say. We're still surrounded by Harris fencing, but look here. They put 1, 2, 3, 4 paving slabs down when it could have done with 5, obviously, because there's one missing there. They could have cut one.
Dave, is that seat long enough?
The seat is actually, no. They've not measured foot seat, so this is how thick they are. They could have built that seat into a wall and put them spars across, put 2 brackets underneath. Anybody in the right mind. They bought a seat there, but it's
it
too
won't cheap, that.
No, it won't be cheap. There's no cheap, but 2/3. It's 2/3 at width, so they're gonna have one specially made anyway. A little one to fit in at the side of that. So why don't you just have a bigger made? I'll have a look around the other side, John. I saw one at Ranger to put on that Twitter that they put some paving slabs down here. Look, this is the side. For some reason, instead of cutting last slab, well, they're not going to cut one, I don't think.
No, they're not.
No good putting seats in, then trying to put a slab in. Absolutely clueless. So look at bird eye, John. It's enough. We're not looking bird eye. Try not to bore you too much because there's not much change really. In fact, no, it's changed. Apart from essential maintenance, it's finished in one cafe. I've not been in there, so I don't know what essential maintenance it was. But I do know the kitchen remained open all the time. Cafe was shut for essential maintenance because I used to see the young lady coming in the early morning. And I could smell the bacon when I come back round later in the day. Anyway.
Bacon for Gordon's, that.
Oh, yeah, well, look here.
Oh, it's still got a lock on.
We've still got a bloody lock on, okay. So, there's the lock. Fuck me, O'Reilly. Get me going. Oh, nearly slipped there. That would have just set me a rage if I'd have slipped. Update on the path. Because we've not had no rain for the last 2 weeks, they've actually dried out and they're in good condition. So, if you want to get around a wheelchair, I'd suggest you do it pretty quick and fetch a strong man to push it to know. There's a few hills in here. Moby scooter, you might be getting around on a mobility scooter. But the forecast saying so we'll make that today. Playground. Update on playground. It's still shit. What they're doing here, half a mile down the road at Owen Lodge. I've seen it in local press. They're putting for planning permission for a super playground for kids, a great big playground. So they're catering for kids with us. Rotherham Council's not. There's some plastic barriers here. They love the plastic barriers. And then the best footpath in on Country Park, as I'm going to show you, is the one in front of me. And this is the best footpath.
You're not allowed to walk on it this time of year, but you can drive a truck down to empty a bin.
Yeah, you're not allowed to walk. It's shut because it's allegedly a bird reserve, but this is how stupid they are here. They're going to open this very soon. When birds start breeding, they'll open it. But look at that for a path. And like John rightly says, it's close to pedestrians, but open to vehicles. Because the other day, last Monday, I came down, there were a van driving across there. Only reason they've got to go across there is to empty a bin at far end, rather than walk or drive down bottom. Come on, Thrybergh, get your socks out. I'm not, this is no slagging down at place, although it's coming across as one. I just want Park to be as good as Rother Valley Country Park, Clifton Park, Langall Park, Endcliffe Park in Sheffield, and all nice parks. We're getting a raw deal in Thrybergh, and I ain't happy.